Romania is a southeastern Central European country placed on the inferior stream of the Danube River, north of the Balkan Peninsula and northwest of the Black Sea. From early ages, Romania's subsoil was rich in hydrocarbons, fact certified by the traces of oil found on some pieces of ceramic from the 2nd century, which were discovered in the archaeological sites. Suplacu of Bacău County is called Little Dallas because it's based on the richest oil reserve of Romania and contributes with 1% of the GDP for the state's economy. The Mobile Thermal Desorption Plant, SDT-10M, was designed to clean hydrocarbon-contaminated soil. It's built as a mobile workstation and it can be transported from a location to another with 9 lorries. The necessary setup time is minimum because the workstation doesn't require to construct concrete foundations and electrical network is connected through sockets and cables. The oil sludge is formed from a liquid phase and a solid phase. The extraction of the phases are done as following. The liquid phase of the sludge is extracted using a suction truck in order to be transported for processing with a 2-phase decanter. The solid phase of the sludge is extracted using excavators, and then it is loaded onto trucks for transport and then processed on the industrial platform where the thermal desorption plant is located. Transportation is done with specialized trucks or suction trucks registered to the current legal standard as per the ADR treaty. The waste is weighted before delivery to the mobile thermal desorption plant to quantify the exact quantity of waste that will be processed. The liquid phase sludge is unloaded in a concrete decanter from where it will be pumped into the 2-phase centrifuge plant, where the separation into water and oil takes place. The resulted watery liquid is delivered to the beneficiary to be used in the technological water injection, and the oil liquid is delivered to the beneficiary to be introduced in its oil production process. The solid phase is transported to the thermal desorption unit in order to be processed. The solid waste is unloaded from the truck on the temporary storage platform for further conditioning. The solid waste is mixed with the special additive hydraulic binder, aired in order to dehydrate it and so to prepare it for the sieving process. The sieving is done by the mobile sieving machine, so as the material for the desorption process to have the granulometry of maximum 5 centimeters. The pre-treated and sieved waste is transported with the backhoe loader in the installation's feed hopper, where the hydrocarbon contaminated material cleanup process starts. The contaminated soil or material is extracted from the feed hopper with a variable speed conveyor belt and introduced in the desorber through 2 conveyor belts. The inclined belt has a magnetic separator needed to prevent metal parts which might be found in the contaminated material to enter the plant. The desorber is a counter-rotating device in which the contaminated soil is heated at 450 degrees Celsius to ensure the decontamination of hydrocarbons through evaporation. The treated soil is evacuated through a feeding screw, water-cooled in the cooling system at a maximum of 110 degrees Celsius on a 10-meter band, and then unloaded to the storage location or directly loaded in the trucks for transport. The vapors and gases produced by the desorption are gathered in the cyclone system. The collected dust is sent to a helical transporter and then reintroduced in the first part out of the third of the desorption system. The burned gas oxidation chamber is an oxidizer with direct flame, giving it the possibility to gather a wide variety of volatile organic concentrates. In the oxidation chamber, temperature gases reach 850 degrees Celsius for this effect. The resulting gases are cooled to a temperature of 160 to 180 degrees Celsius in a two-step process through the gas-air heat exchanger. At the entrance in the bag filter, there is a gas analysis sampling unit mounted in order to monitor the exhaust emission, which helps in controlling the whole system. The resulting dust from the bag shaking is collected in the helical transport system and then moved in the conveyor belt collector, which transports contaminated soil. After processing, the material is analyzed using our own lab in order to control the degrees of contamination removal and to establish which is the final destination of resulted material, reusage as backfill material or landfilling as inert material. The resulted material from the desorption process will be temporarily stored on a special arranged platform. Samples will be gathered to analyze the treated material by our own certified lab. After receiving the results, the material will be either stored or used accordingly.